As you can tell, I got my mystery tackle box in the mail today. Figure we can go ahead and go through it. As you can see, I got my mystery tackle box for the month of March, my bass box. Super excited about it. I've got everything that came in it laid out in front of me right here. So let's go through it. Okay, let's start out with what we see right when we open up the box, that being the dibble card. Tips, tricks, in this case, word search on the back. Funnies, you name it. Next thing we see is the bait card. Breaks down everything that is in the box and what it MSRPs for. And then of course we get a sticker every month. This one's going on the back of the Civic for sure. I really like it. Give you a close look at that. Alright, so I'm going to start at the top of the list on the bait card. And we're going to work our way down. So first up from Live Target, we've got the Sunfish swim bait. Got something similar to this in last month's box or the month before. Can't remember. I think it was last month's box. Really sick looking 3D swim bait. Big old paddle tail on there. Boom, 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 boom. Massive hook. Single point hook. It's got a point on the bottom where you can attach a treble hook if you want. I am not gonna. I'm gonna keep this thing as weedless as possible. Okay, so this is similar but different. This is the one I got in last month's box. It's jointed. It's got the hook, treble hook hanging off the bottom, single point hook on the top. This is a darker, more traditional bluegill pattern. The one I got this month is a paddle tail. No joints. Like I said, big single point hook on the top. This is more of a pumpkin seed pattern, I'd say. Really good looking swim bait. Give you a nice up close look at it. Stoked about that. I'm definitely going to be throwing that when we go east of the mountains. There's a particular lake over there that I like to fish, and that time of year it's got a lot of vegetation that grows up to about 2 to 3 feet below the water surface. So working this through the vegetation and along weed edges I think is going to be key. Next on the list we've got the Jenko Trapline Rip Knocker. Now this is a bait that I have never seen before. Very unique bait to me. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if y'all have seen baits like this before, but it's a lipless crankbait. But as you can see, there's no hooks on it. It's a line through lipless crankbait. They're so kind to provide you with a really nice stout treble hook and swivel. So the idea behind this is that the fish, when you hook up to a fish, the fish does not have any leverage from the weight of the bait to throw the hook. So you hook up, fish gets the bait, fish gets the hook, the bait slides up the line, and this is the only thing pinning the bass. Pinning the fish, should I say. So like I said, they don't have the weight, this sucker's got to weigh a ½ ounce. They don't have this big weight as leverage to throw that hook around and possibly lose the fish. So that's cool. Never seen anything like it, and Jenko, in my experience, makes good baits. They make one of my favorite jerk baits that I own. Caught a cutthroat a couple videos back as you might have seen on that white jerkbait. Anyways, moving on. Third on the list is from Lunker Hunt. It's the Lunker Hunt Lunker Frog. Lunker Hunt Lunker Frog. Really sick looking frog. Got some nice hooks on it. Got a nice little water valve. You can hear it working. Some frogs have kind of crappy ones. This one seems to have a good one, so I'm excited about that. But the whole premise behind this bait is that you work it and these legs are going to extend behind the bait just like a frog's would if it were hopping away. So, very cool. A little bit early in the season to be throwing this. Quite a bit early in the season to be throwing this, but maybe the water temps will be warm enough east of the mountains to throw this. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, it's always good to have another frog. Moving on down the list, we have got Carl's Amazing Baits spinnerbait. This one is a 1/2 ounce. It's got a mustad hook on it. Chartreuse and white. Double willow leaf blades, gold and silver. Super nice looking spinnerbait. I just did a tackle talk on spinnerbaits, and as you guys know, it is my favorite bass bait to throw. So to get one of these, it's always good to have more. And I don't think I have a spinnerbait in chartreuse and white. So, awesome. And to go with these, while we're on the subject, are some split tail trailers from Cream. Give you a good look at those. Oh yeah. Going to be super, super effective. That's kind of a very low-key finesse trailer for a spinnerbait in my opinion. From Northland Tackle, we've got their Impulse reactionary baits. Just your basic stick baits, guys. Nice color there. Good scent. Yeah, they got some scent to them, that's for sure. Just your basic stick bait. Don't know really what more to say about it. And to go with these, from Catchco, hard hat jigs, are some stand-up shaky head jigs, screw lock type. 3/16 of an ounce, which is my sweet spot, my personal sweet spot. I like 3/16 of an ounce. And yeah, these are going to be great to pair up with really any stick bait. To be honest, I'm probably not going to pair them up with this. I'm probably going to pair them up with something more along the lines of a Slim Shake, Guggen Bait Slim Shake, or any kind of trick worm, really. That tends to work better on a shaky head than just your standard stick bait. This is going to be something I'm going to wacky rig in some stained water. So that does it. That does it for this month's bass box. Hope you enjoyed. I tried to keep it nice and short and simple. I'll get some B-roll of all the lures laid out. And yeah, the lures I'm most excited about, the Janko Rip Knocker. Line through lipless crankbait. It's got a nice sound to it. Seems like it's got a really good weight transfer system. You could probably cast this thing a damn country mile. The swim bait. Really excited about this. That would be so cool to get a bass on this spring. And of course, spinnerbait. Alright, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for new content. I've been uploading a lot lately, and that'll continue. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I am going to be going out to Lake X to look for some bass. Fish for some bass and look for some bass. I've got a pole that I'm going to put my GoPro on the end of, stick it down in some laydowns, and try to get some footage of some bass. There has got to be bass still in that lake. Hopefully. If not, it's going to be a crying shame. Either way, I'm going to be out there fishing and filming. As always. Thanks, guys.